I was hoping for that drink, actually. Actually, before I get started, I would actually like to do something a little different. I would like to toast the MC of the evening because he's doing a fantastic job. So let's give him a round of applause. No sweat, sir. Also, to the maid of honor, that was a beautiful speech. Thank you very much. Okie dokie. Before I get started, I need to pass along an important message. I was out there a little bit earlier reading over my speech. I was talking to some of the staff. They said that it was very important that I mentioned to all of you that there is to be no standing on the tables or chairs later after my speech when you give me the standing ovation. So good evening, ladies and gentlemen, family and friends. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Robert Warren and I am a friend of the Bride and Groom. For those of you that do know me, you're welcome. Actually, my full name is Rob Would You Like a Drink? So for those of you who I meet later at the bar, I'd appreciate if you use my full name. I have to admit, I am a little bit nervous. I really am. Just a minute ago, I was sitting there next to Donnie, and he said, "Rob, if you do a good job here tonight, you can be the best man at my next wedding too." Hold on, I know what you're thinking, because I was thinking the exact same thing. What an absolute romantic this guy is. Already planning to renew his wedding vows for the girl he just married. That's Donnie Hancock, folks. He's everything you could ever want in a bride. I mean, groom. Sorry, I told you I was nervous. I would now like to turn my attention to the bridesmaids. Each of you look absolutely stunning today. And Erica, you look like an absolute beauty. And Donnie, well, you just look like someone sitting next to an absolute beauty. I think every guy here tonight will agree with me when I say that today is a very, very sad day. It's a very sad day because this beautiful woman is officially taken off the market and she's married. Every woman here today, I believe you can just agree with me when I say today is, I think it's Saturday. I don't really know. Actually, not to be outdone, Donnie, you look pretty studly here today. And if I do say so myself, all the groomsmen, we dressed up pretty nicely. Unfortunately, none of you guys could rock the raccoon tan. You see, there comes a time in every person's life where they meet their one true love, their destiny, the one that will know and love. The one that will love, and understand them for the rest of their lives. Donnie, for you, that person is me. So let us take a trip down memory lane. You see, Donnie was born on April 28th, 1984. I searched high and low and tried to link this day to some other major world event. But unfortunately, it seems as if nothing else of importance happened that day. Although, the staff at the James Payton Memorial Hospital in Gander still call that day Ugly Baby Saturday. You see, Donnie was a bit of a slow starter. At play school, Donnie was different than all the other 5-year-olds. He was 11.
It hurts, somebody.
In all seriousness, I'm extremely honored to be standing here as the best man for one of my best friends. Donnie and I grew up together, and in fact, I'm pretty sure that neither one of us can remember a time that we weren't friends. Unfortunately, like any good friendship, we have had our ups and downs, arguments, and if I'm not mistaken, the occasional fight, which obviously I won. But despite all of that, though, it's a friendship that will truly last forever. From playing multiple hours of the 31-1 Nintendo game back in the 90s. Or the Ninja Turtles or G.I. Joes. Camping, swimming, snorkeling at Kona Beach. Baseball trips, hockey trips. Actually, speaking of hockey, Erica, I've had the pleasure of watching Donnie be a goaltender for many, many years. So if you're in the mood, I don't really think you have any trouble scoring tonight. I first met Erica back in 2011. From that very moment, she welcomed me into not only her life, but her and Donnie's life. They were living in St. John's at the time when I first met her, and I was traveling out there for laser surgery. And Donnie was very humble, and he said, "You know what? You can come stay with me." So it was very, I appreciated the offer, but I hadn't met Erica. So when you hadn't met someone, and it was a little bit uneasy. And then when Donnie told me she was from Port aux Basques, I was like, I don't know. But when I knocked on the door and I first met Erica, she welcomed me into her house, into her family. And when I first met her, it was like I'd known her my whole life. So they say first impressions, they go a long way. And I believe that to be true. Because I remember not 12 hours after I met Erica, she had given me pills. Hold on. I had laser surgery, so I had to take some pills and have a nap and all that stuff. So she had fed me pills, she had made me supper. And also I remember calling her in the middle of the night to tape on these protective eyeglasses so I could sleep. They were just like little lenses. So anyway, not after 12 hours after I'd met her, she was playing nurse. So yeah, she's a special woman. So ladies and gentlemen, these two people are very important to us. Without them, the night would be a little less joyous. And the great thing about this night, as the evening progresses, we will all spend a little time chatting with them. So if I could get you all to raise your glasses and give a very special toast to the bar staff out there.
Oh my God.
Okay, all right, that's enough of being funny. At this time, I'm going to be a little bit selfish and take a moment to thank the parents of the bride, Bruce and Dolores Hancock. I'm not sure if you know, but half of this belly right here, it came from the Hancock residence. Donnie and I grew up together. We were like a street apart, so I spent the majority of the time up there. Many meals, sleepovers, camping, road trips, fish farms, sitting on the bleachers eating pounds of candy as bat boy to the softball team that they would run. So they picked me up from school, picked me up from hockey, baseball. So they were my second family. So I've never really had the opportunity to say thank you very much from the bottom of my heart, and I really appreciate it, and I'll never forget it. So thank you guys very much. Okay. Before I finish up, I'm not sure if you guys know, but after the wedding, Donnie and Erica, they're gonna go to Toronto. They're gonna watch a few Jays games. So being the guy I am, I went ahead and I researched the long-range forecast for them. So here it is. There will be two warm fronts moving side by side throughout the day. Later in the evening, these two warm fronts will collide, causing moisture in southern regions. However, if conditions are not right, the one warm front will turn into a cold front, causing thunder, lightning, and eventually frost. As long as the much smaller warm front moves along smoothly, though, there is only a 10% chance this will happen. Visibility may be reduced due to toxins in these two body masses. There may be turbulence at times, and the friction between the two fronts will cause humidity, followed by some drizzle. I would recommend taking a few raincoats along the way to prevent a potential catastrophe. A shower or two are expected for the early morning. All right, at this time, ladies and gentlemen, please join me in raising glasses in a very special toast to Donnie and Erica. Thank you very much.